Douglas Houston. I'm grown up in New Westminster, currently living in Vancouver, but I've lived here all my life. Before Sprott Shaw, I had a completely different career. I was in the financial industry, you could say, in various capacities. I used to produce an associate producer of investment conferences, working for a large company called Cambridge House. I, at one point, was selling mutual funds. I've done promotions for financial companies, small emerging cap growth companies in the Toronto Stock Exchange, Vancouver Stock Exchange, and I was looking for a complete change. I was searching for some purpose in my life, and I decided, even though I was, honing right in on 50, I took some time off from work to take care of my mother, who is very chronically ill. And I just had kind of an epiphany that I wanted to do something different. I wanted to help other people. I wanted to find some purpose. So I looked at getting trained, and the best option I could come up with was Sprott Shaw College. I looked at other colleges, public colleges, even private colleges with waiting lists, and Sprott Shaw had a continuing intake into their nursing programs, and I decided to go that route. I decided to start right away, and the sooner I get trained, the sooner I'm working, the sooner I'm helping people. I didn't want to wait for 2 years as some of the waiting lists. In fact, they don't even guarantee you it's 2 years, 2, maybe 3 years. So I did a full program at Sprott Shaw. I got my care aid certificate, decided I wanted more, so I kept getting trained. I took my community support working diploma. Again, decided I wanted to be able to do more for the public, or for the clients, and I continued on getting more training and decided to do the LPN program. And in the LPN program, that's where I found my niche, what I wanted to do. Well, I chose Sprott Shaw because I'd heard good things about the school. I know that they had been, I guess their accreditation was improved, and they were actually now a college, not a community college, which is fine, but they were, a full-fledged college, and I know that there's criteria they had to meet in order to achieve that. And I checked out the college. I found that they had a good, hiring percentage of the students would be hired. I think it was like in the 90s or something. So I was very impressed with that. I was impressed with the fact that the teachers, most of them, if not all of them, had been out in the field, had been working, had actual experience. So I liked the idea, and I think even smaller classrooms, good teachers, a good atmosphere, and after doing the first program with Sprott Shaw, I realized they'll bend over backwards to help you if you need that help. So kind of like a family. So again, I did a second diploma and a third diploma, and very happy that I did. I graduated at the end of 2016. Wrote my licensing exam as a licensed practical nurse in 2017 in the spring, and now I've been hired by one of the big health authorities, and my duties there, I've been hired starting out as casual, which is the way most LPNs will get their foot in the door. But right away, the health authority is encouraging you to as soon as you feel ready, to apply for part-time, to apply for full-time. So my goal is to be full-time within, I hope hopefully a few months. I know there's lots of opportunity as a licensed practical nurse. There's a growing population. There's a lot of need. So my duties there include general nursing duties. Giving medications is a big part of what I do, but assessing the clients, giving the medications, and making sure that they're safe, that they're comfortable. Safety is one of the things they'll teach you in college. Is one of the big things you need to always be aware of is patient safety. So that's there's a lot of clients. Some clients have special feeding needs, nutritional needs. They have mobility issues. So just working around all of those issues on the job. Well, my advice would be that not to let it seem overwhelming. I mean, if it's a student who is maybe perhaps just graduated from high school, it's a way to avoid having to wait, to continue your education right away, to move forward. But if you're like myself, if you're doing a career change, it can seem, how do I do this? Do I have to save up the money and go through a But everything's in place. I mean, you can, student loans are there, so you can literally move from a current job. You can be in school 30 days later with, with a student loan covering your costs and entering school. I would say don't shy away from it. If you have a dream or if you're looking for a new sense of purpose in your life, go for it and find what you're looking for.